You gonna be holding the mic the whole time?
Yeah, I have to hold the mic because I don't have a stand for it. Well, I had a stand, but I needed like an adapter for it. It doesn't work. So
I could give you one.
That's hilarious. All right, man. And we're recording again. Good evening, Ken. What's going on?
Good evening, Fenton. I'm on some fumes right now, but it's all good.
Yeah, me too, man. But we got to give the people what they want. They want to hear us talk. They love to hear us talk. They love to hear black men who drink their water and wear shea butter. Welcome to Products of Circumstance, everybody. I'm Fenton Joseph. This is Ken Skeen, and this is the podcast that is unfiltered, unedited, and pretty much we basically come up with the topic on the spot. But we talk about men's mental health and personal development through the lens of black men. And we're two longtime friends who've seen each other go through some things and develop frameworks for dealing with our emotions and just navigating through this world. So hopefully the conversations that we have as we share our stories will help other people on their personal development journey. So to that end, please do like, subscribe, and share with somebody on their personal development journey. And what are we talking about today, man?
We will be talking about random acts of kindness.
Oh, like when somebody pays for your Dunkin' Donuts order before you get to the window?
You know, it's funny you said that. I was watching this meme. One of my buddies sent me a meme on social media, and it was this guy who's at a window, and it's, I guess, something where if you pay for the meal behind you, they're supposed to, do the same act of kindness and pay for the meal. So the guy's like, I'd like to pay for my meal and the meal behind me. And he drives really fast. And so he pays for the meal. And it's like, whatever. The meal was like, say, $10 or whatever. And he guns the car. He guns it and goes back around to the drive-thru. And the person pulls up and says, like, oh, the gentleman who just left just paid for your meal. And the camera cuts back to him. And he is like, if anyone remembers the Micro Machine guy, the older people will, the Micro Machine guy would talk like, orange, red, yellow. He's talking really, really fast. So the guy's ordering like $300 worth of stuff. So that the person has to pay.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. That's not how it's supposed to go.
But no, that is not what I mean. I'm just talking about actually this topic I was going to talk about last episode. And then as I was, because I talked before I, come downstairs into this closet area that I call my showroom. I talked to my wife. I'm like, the topic's going to be this or this. And then she's like, actually, I saw this thing. And, the last topic we were talking about is reaching out to, family and friends and just asking even people, how are you doing? And I kept this for this week of just random acts of kindness. It's something I do on a weekly, daily, hourly basis. I'm big into just random acts of kindness because I am a big believer in the universe and putting out good, you get back good, right? Whatever you put out is what you get back. So I am a big believer. I also get it from my dad. He is a very big heart. I'm not saying my mom doesn't. I'm just saying I do get that tendency from my father. He has a really big heart.
That was very unsolicited insight, but okay.
Well, I don't want anyone getting no hurt feelings. Like, what do you mean? I'm kind too. No. Anyway, yada yada yada. I do random acts of kindness, especially when it comes to just even mentorship and when it comes to just even, I'm in car sales, so I'll make sure if someone's in service or if someone's buying a vehicle and, the last dealership was rude or, tried to pull the wool over their eyes, I make sure they can, here's some transparency. I'll throw this and let me just knock off this. I'll give you a family coupon. And they look like, why are you doing this? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you can, do a random act of kindness to someone you don't know next and keep that ball moving down that hill. And it just gets bigger and bigger.
I'm sorry. It was your phrasing when you said, do a random act of kindness to somebody else. You got to be careful how you phrase things. Don't go running up on people.
Yeah, but be careful. Be careful who you run up on first thing. All right. So, but no, look, just random act of kind. Like, anything.
What
It
was
could
your
be
last random act of kindness?
it was today actually. Like I said, it's a daily basis for me. It's second nature. So I'm a sales manager, new car sales, and I do get called over to different departments and service sometimes, and because I'm good with dealing with people. I have a very, I'm told I have a very deep, calming voice. I smile. I smile a lot. Yo, this is things I get told, my dude. If you want to laugh, go ahead, laugh. It's all right.
Just,
But
still,
I have a nice soothing voice and I smile, and that for some reason makes people feel comfortable. So today, the ladies in service, rah rah, my car, my backup camera. You guys don't have any loaner cars, and the service managers just happened to be in a meeting. So the service writer said, let me grab Ken. Maybe he can diffuse the situation. So I went over and I diffused it, but my kindness was, listen, ma'am, calmed her down. By the time we were done, she was like trying to give me a hug, like, oh, you were so nice, the last dealership, blah, blah, blah. But I calmed her down and said, listen, we understand what's going on. You've been here multiple times for the same problem. That's when the next loaner car comes in. We're going to put you on that list. You've been a returning customer with us. Let's get this figured out. Instead of just saying, no, we got nothing for you. You can leave now. Like, your yelling isn't helping. Kick rocks. Because that does happen sometimes, not just where I work, just in the business or in other businesses as well. Kick rocks. You want to do that? Honey attracts bees, and you want to bring some some olive oil or whatever, some vinegar. Get out of here. But yeah, today was one. I did a few today, but again, it's second nature now. Just when it comes to one of my the guys that I mentor. I mentor different people in the business as well. And he gave me a call today. Just, you know what it is? He saw he saw our last episode. So he texted me and said, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing good. He's like, no, boss, how are you?
How are you doing?
I was like, man, you're funny. I'm like, give me a call. So he called me like 30 seconds later and we were just talking. And he kind of needed to talk to someone. He really needed to talk to someone. And, I'm happy I was the first person he decided to say, let me call.
That's cool.
And we got to talk for like 15, 20 minutes. I think he's going to stop by tomorrow and come hang out for a sec. He's in a little space right now in his life. And he knows I don't judge. I'm not here to judge. I have my own faults. And I give good advice. I give positive advice. I give positive reinforcement, which can help someone, take that kinetic shift message and just keep go on their path and help.
But that could be a random act of kindness, though. Like, sometimes just taking the time to listen to somebody, lend an ear, and if they need, ask for advice and able to share some wisdom that can help them in that moment. People are busy. We got things to do. We don't have time to sit and listen to everybody and their problems, unless they're paying you because you're a coach. But just something like that. I got a call today, and I posted about this on LinkedIn. I got a call today from somebody that I know, and he just reached out, and he said to me, he specifically said, Fenton, before you go on, because he asked me how you doing, and he said, wait, before you go on, I just want to tell you something. I'm not calling to ask you for anything. He's like, I'm not calling to ask you how you doing, and then follow up with like, oh, can you help me with such and such and da da da. He was like, I know that happens. I'm just calling to see how you're doing. And I was like, I really appreciate that, because sometimes it does feel like that, in this society, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants something, everybody, is on a come up, whatever. And it's like, we don't look out for each other anymore. We don't just take care of each other, So a random act of kindness can be just, yo, let me shoot my man a text. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how he's doing today. Because he's probably going through something. We're all dealing with something. We could all use, a little check-in, a little love and attention. It goes a long way. So that was cool. I appreciate him. I don't know a random act of kindness.
I've 2 or 3, I want to say 3 different times I've pulled over and helped someone change their tire. Wow. And my wife is not, she's saying, what are you doing? Like, you don't know who has a gun. You don't know you don't know if someone's over the side of the road just to see you pull over and just put you in a trunk. But three
I don't
different
care
times.
if it's raining.
This was
snowing.
pre-COVID. This was pre-COVID.
You gonna be hitting that tire iron by yourself.
Oh, no, I've done it, man.
I'll drive
pulled
right past you.
I had a client, like 4 months ago. He came in to look at a car. It was late at night. It was late. We were like closed. By the time he left, we were closed. It was like 20 minutes past close. And the car that I appraised, he was trying to trade in. It was like I forgot what kind of car it was. It was like a Pontiac or something. Doesn't matter. Thing wouldn't start. I remember he was arguing with the price. So whatever price I put on it, he's like, I was looking for a couple extra $1,000. And then when he goes to leave, the thing won't start. But you know what? We went into the service department. Me and the salesperson he was dealing with went to the service department. We got some jumper cables. And we sat there and for like another 10 minutes just figuring out how to jump this guy's car because it just, batteries in the trunk, emptying out the trunk, blah, 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 blah. I could have said, kick rocks, have fun, man. It's my time to leave. You ain't buying anything anyway, and bounce. Mm-hmm. But I took the time out, make sure you got a jump start.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been kind. I had a flat tire once. I had a flat tire and a brother was walking by with his lady. He's in Manhattan. And he stopped. He said, "Hey, boss, you need help?" Because I must have looked like I was struggling. I mean, I don't know. He stopped and he asked. And I said, "Yeah, no, I appreciate it." So he helps me change the tire. And when he's done, I'm trying to give him some money. Just, something, a token of appreciation. He said, no, thank you. I didn't do it for the money. I said, no, you got to take it. No, I really didn't do it for the money. No, you got to take it. So I forced him to take it. And he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy about taking the money. He was like, this was my random act of kindness for the day, for the week, whatever. And this guy put a price tag on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lesson. Like, if people are trying to do something nice for you, a random act of kindness doesn't always require, and I would say oftentimes doesn't require some compensation or some type of mutual exchange of perceived value. Sometimes people just want to do something nice and that's it. It's not always to get a handout or something in return. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody who returns the bag of money is looking for a cut.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with those people, but
I don't know why you return that money.
Well, I didn't say they were wrong for returning it. I was just saying I might want to cut. But
I'm saying, nah. But yeah, man, I feel it's good. I know I'm cutting you off, and your mother-in-law's gonna be happy I'm doing this to you. But
yeah, an eye for an eye.
But no, look, my father does it and taught me to do it, and taught my siblings to do it only because you get it back, right? I mean, you say it a lot. Whatever you put out into the universe, you get back. So I'm not perfect, and I know I'm not perfect in any possible way. Anyone who says they're perfect, you tell me you can't get better every day. Do your thing. Have fun with that. But when you put out kind words, kind acts, the universe will throw that back at you tenfold. And I'm not doing it to get it back, by the way. It's not that. I'm doing it because that's who I am. That's who I've become. That's what I've, transformed into since I was in my mid-teens. I've been doing that. And as now I'm 43. I'll be 44 this year. So it's second nature.
I was going to do like Kevin Hart. He was like, dang.
Hey, look, I look good for 43, my dude.
Yeah,
I am aging.
Don't crack.
I
know
am
what it
aging
is.
Well.
Asiatic original black man over here.
Come on.
Why do you think some people don't want to do kind things for other people?
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying maybe here. Maybe, they've been, put like kicked in the gutter too many times, dirt in their face too many times. Don't feel
they
that.
returned the bag of money and they didn't get a cut.
Yeah, I was saying they didn't get their cut, man. Maybe just,
It's the last time I returned some money.
Society. It could be the people they surround themselves with, the environments they surround themselves with. Like, why would I be kind to someone? This world's out for you. This world's out to get you. People have that mentality, and that's what you're going to get. We've talked about this, right? Whatever you bring into your circle, your universe, your realm is what you're going to get. So if you see all the bad in the world, that's what you're going to see. If you see all the good in the world, that's what you're going to see. I don't care what the news says. I don't even watch the news. I'm out because what is it? Like 4 people own all the news channels in that we watch in this country. I'm out. I'll read about, world news. I want to know what's going on. But on the news, all you see is killings and stabbings and shootings and, all these bad things going on. No, there's a lot more good in this world than there's evil. A lot more. 10 times more good. But no one wants to see that. Everyone wants to see the train wreck.
I'm sorry. What you're saying is very powerful and very serious. I was thinking about this meme. It's a meme of Ike Turner, Lawrence Fishburne as Ike Turner, where he makes that face. That
I know the face.
And he the caption said, "This is me when I pull into my driveway and look to see if anybody rolled underneath the door as it's closing the garage door." And it makes I know that. Some people are scared. You know what I'm saying? Like that's conditioning. It's like you watching the news all the time and everybody's getting jumped and stabbed and robbed and murdered. So, you're a scary person and you think everybody's after you. It's like, meanwhile, it's not really like that. So I do agree with you that if you're around people who are not generous, and not looking to be kind and to share that generosity, then you're probably going to be the same way. I like to think of like, when it comes to, not like material possessions or anything, but, blessings, so we'll call it blessings. We'll sum it up as blessings. Like a river has water that's constantly flowing. You know what I'm saying? And the water that was there 10 seconds ago, 1 second ago, that same water water is gone. But there's more water coming. There's always more water coming. You never have to worry about the water being fresh. And so that's the way we ought to be. You can give freely because there's always more coming. And that's when you have an abundance mindset, a river mindset. Now, if you got a kiddie pool mindset, you splash around long enough, all the water's gone, and there's no more water coming. So some people think like that. I try to be more of a river. There's always fresh water coming. It's more than I can handle, and running water is more power. Anyway, that's a whole other analogy. Know that whatever you give, there's more from where that came from. And, you're blessing somebody else. I love to do for other people. I can be a little weird sometimes when people want to do things for me.
You say yes a lot.
I think I'm working on it though.
You are. No. I mean that. No, look, I don't mean it in a bad way.
I think you meant like yes to me receiving things. You mean me saying yes to?
You say yes a lot to giving out blessings. You say yes a lot to random acts of kindness. You say yes a lot to showing the positive in the universe. You say yes a lot to that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to stop that. I got a family. I need to chill. I need to chill. People stop asking me for stuff, but I'm always more blessed to give than I am to receive. Like it's a blessing to give. I never lack. My household never lacks. You know what I'm saying? Like we always have what we need. It's always right on time. It's just, like I said, it's an abundance mindset. I don't want to be cliche with saying like but I think people understand that. Like we hear enough about abundance and abundance mindset. You get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Think, know, trust, believe that you can give freely, and like it's not necessarily about getting it back, but you're not going to lack anything. And that's what I think can scare people into not giving, is that they feel like if they give, they lack. It's a zero-sum game. It is not a zero-sum game. There's more than enough. Are you going to ask me what my latest random act of kindness was?
Okay, here we go.
It's time to go.
Fenton, what was your latest act of kindness?
I don't remember. I've been doing so much. Nah. I think probably giving a client to somebody else is one of my better clients, one of my best clients, one of my favorite clients. And just saying, you know what? I'm going to give them to somebody else and let them take over that account. And I think it may have been a little selfish because I have an understanding of how the world works and how God works. And again, that river abundance mindset, like I can give and I know, more is going to open up. And there's a testimony behind that too. Like literally like within 90 minutes of having that conversation where I released that account, I got other business that came. And it just kind of shows it's like, that water is gone. There's more fresh water coming. It's always water, man. I'm always good.
So what was the last random act of kindness you did recently?
I just told, literally 30 seconds ago, I just told the story.
No, you did that recently? That was your most recent one?
That was today.
Oh, see, you didn't say today.
Today.
You just said, all you said was, this is what I did. You didn't say I did it today, my dude.
You're not the only one that be giving on the daily, bro.
I know, baby.
Birds of a feather.
Look, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle. You didn't say today, my dude. I just
gave somebody a home, like Oprah. I let somebody borrow my Wi-Fi password.
You get a car.
I let my neighbor borrow the Wi-Fi password.
Don't do that, man. What are you doing? Stop that.
That's a lie.
There's a limit, my dude.
I did text my brother because the Netflix wasn't working.
Checking in the savings, you see.
I was like, bro, if I could be so bold, I'm just wondering, Netflix isn't working. Did you pay the bill? And he was like, it's probably the crackdown on, password sharing.
I forgot about that.
So that was in March of 2023. Took 11 months, but my Netflix isn't working anymore. So I'm gonna have to pony up some money for Netflix.
Yeah, I forgot about that. A few of them, right? Disney's doing that now. I think YouTube too. This is nonsense.
Yeah, so for everyone who's watching, we hope that you've gotten something from this. And if you want to perform a random act of kindness, you can hit my Cash App every month for my Netflix account that I'm going to have to start paying for. I don't know how much Netflix is now, but just...
It's up there. It's like 20 something now, man.
I'm going to put my Cash App in the description. And you be kind.
I'm going to go bigger. You can keep your Netflix. Look, I got 4 kids. Let's go with a grocery. I'm going to hit my Zelle. Toilet paper. Bro, toilet paper's $47, my dude. I'm sorry if I'm yelling right now. I remember when a big thing, because we have to get the big one from BJ's, right? BJ's, Costco's, wherever you shop. So we get the big pack that comes with like 16. So like 24 rolls equals 38, whatever math they want to do in that
math
whatever that math
work,
is.
Math ain't mathing.
But that, it used to cost like $31, man. Come on. It's $46 now. What do we do? It's toilet paper. I'm not going to ramble right now.
Just imagine if you didn't have it.
They're using acorns and leaves, my dude.
It's worth it now.
Get a sock.
Gonna need the stuff they put on the babies, the butt paste.
Oh yeah,
for the rash. Anyway, it's not that kind of show. Please hit Ken's Cash App and please be kind. Please be kind to each other. We need it right now. Things are pretty wild out there in the world, and we could use people being more kind to each other. So help somebody out, and also share this with somebody on their personal development journey. And you can help us out by liking and subscribing and sharing.
That's a random act of kindness.
but be intentional. All right, my dude.
Love you, bro.
Love you, man. Peace.